Hey guys, so it was our 11th wedding anniversary on June 25th, and my husband surprised me with a trip to San Diego, which is one of my most favorite places to visit, and he booked us a helicopter tour. It was super exciting, so I thought I'd share our first time experience with you guys. But first, I have a few things that I need to get done, so let's get ready. Excuse me, I gotta get by here. Excuse me. Pardon me, coming through. Pardon me. One more time, gotta go by. Oh, sorry guys, tight squeeze. I don't know about you guys, but anytime that I leave the house, even if it's just for a day or two, like the weekend or something, I always have to make sure that my laundry is done and my kids' laundry is done. So while I'm folding, I'll sort through them and I'll get my kids' clothes packed and ready to go. But I want to share a little bit of a story with you guys. My husband and I have actually been together for 22 years. We got together on May 1st, 2000, which happens to land on my mom's birthday and my best friend's birthday. So it's a special day for all of us. And we actually met in math class. A kid behind me didn't want to sit next to me, so he asked him to switch spots with him and dared him to ask me for a pencil and to kind of just mess with me. But I guess what was supposed to be a joke turned into a real thing, and the rest is history. 11 years and one child later, we got married. And since then, we booked a hotel and enjoyed a weekend alone twice. And both times we stayed in San Diego. It's so beautiful out there in San Diego and has by far the best beaches with so much to do. So if you haven't visited San Diego, California yet, don't wait any longer. Book a stay at a nice hotel by the beach. I guarantee that you will not regret it. At this point, I'm just cleaning up the basics. I didn't deep clean my bathroom. I just made sure to clean my toilet and my sinks and wipe down the counters and vacuum the floor. I also made sure to have my son take out the trash so that the kitty cats didn't go through them and pull out any toilet paper or Q-tips. I didn't even bother to wipe down the mirrors because they were still decently clean. This is something that I have been wanting to do for a while now, and I just never had a chance to get to it. I had some big cobwebs in my bedroom above the vaulted ledges, so I used my handy dandy Swiffer duster to get them down, and while I was there, I wiped on the ledge as well. It was so dusty. I actually thought it would be dirtier though. I guess one of the perks living in the desert is that although it's dusty, it's also dry, so cleaning dust is fairly easy. While I was at it, I wiped down the wall behind my bed and then vacuumed the carpet. We get some pretty high winds here in Phelan, California. I read that we get so much wind in the high desert because air near the surface is heated, and as it rises, cooler air comes in to replace the hot rising air. It's pretty interesting when you really think about it. It's something that I never really thought about when I was younger. At least for me, I don't know, my kids are very curious and ask lots of questions, so I'll have an answer if they ever ask me why it's so windy here. It's crazy though because we get winds even during the hottest time of the summer. But I am constantly vacuuming our floors and rug and having to dust everywhere pretty frequently. It doesn't help that we live on dirt roads, so as people drive by, they're kicking the dust up. It doesn't really bother me though, I just really miss grass. I mean, we can grow grass here, it's just really hard to maintain because it would waste a lot of water since we don't get a lot of rain here. We mainly use our land to plant crops and raise farm animals, and even if we're not, we all live on at least an acre or 2.5 acres where it's too big to run sprinklers to water it all.
You guys have seen me make this chicken so many times, but I'm just going to include it in the video because this is what we're eating for dinner. Pretty much I'm just going to debone the chicken breast off of the bone and take off the skin. And then I'm going to season it with some Just Add Juice lemon pepper marinade mix. It says to add half a cup of lemon juice and a packet of water. But instead, I'm just going to do some olive oil, the packet, and then just a little bit of water, and then later on I'll add the juice because it's going to be marinating in this for about 3 to 4 hours because we're going to have a later dinner tonight. You don't want to put the lemon juice in too soon, otherwise it will start to cook the meat. So I'm just going to go ahead and start doing this.
I like to cut my chicken on the backside. I let my knife glide against the ribs and then work its way down. This way you don't cut into the fillet. I also prefer to let my chicken sit out for 30 minutes to an hour before cutting it so that it's not too cold and it's easier to handle. I had this chicken sitting in the fridge from the freezer overnight, so it was still pretty cold. I got this 4-pack of chicken breasts for less than $10. I do think it was on sale, but it's been so long since I've bought meat, so I'm not really sure how much meat costs right now. How are the costs of groceries where you guys live?
So this is supposed to be for about 1.5 to 2 pounds of chicken. This is about 3 pounds of chicken meat, so I'm going to use two packages of seasoning. And don't worry if it seems like a lot to you, it's really not. I learned the hard way that 1 packet for 1 pack of chicken was not enough to flavor it, and I ended up having to season it after it was done cooking, and it just wasn't good enough. So I started using 2 packs, and it's not going to be too much because when you're marinating it, a lot of the juice is going to fall off. And a lot of the seasoning is going to fall off while you cook it too. So don't worry about over seasoning it. And I like to use olive oil because I don't want to worry about it sticking to the grill. And it also adds extra flavor too. And it also tenderizes the meat while it's marinating. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clean my mess up, boil those chicken bones, and then I'm going to get started cleaning the chicken.
'My kids have been doing a decent job keeping their room clean since the last time that I went in there and decluttered and organized everything, but it never ceases to amaze me where I find stuff where it doesn't belong. And I was going to cut this part out, but I'm sure you guys can relate. She's trying to show off her snapping skills, but her brother got jealous and didn't want her to steal any of the camera time. And they thought that I was coming back in, so they decided to get back to work. Don't worry, no children were harmed in the making of this video. "30 minutes prior to cooking, I brought the chicken out and I added the lemon juice and I let it sit for the 30 minutes so that it would come up to room temperature, and then I just grilled it on the griddle on my stove, and I stirred it up with some Ben's Original Ready Rice, and voila, you got dinner. Super simple, easy, and delicious." We are a regular customer at a local restaurant in town. It's a little Mexican place that we go every Friday. And since we were leaving on Friday, we weren't able to go and visit them, so we decided to go and have a couple of cocktails the night before so that we had our Pedro fix before leaving for San Diego. After that, we came home and we quickly packed up a bunch of stuff. And I packed so quickly that I actually forgot a lot of the stuff that I wanted to bring. So we ended up having to go shopping while we were in San Diego for all the stuff that I forgot at home.
Alright, I think I'm packed. I'm gonna put some shoes on. It's a little Sentra, but we could fit it all in, right?
Versa.
Oh, it's a Versa.
Yeah.
I keep calling it a Sentra because that was my second car that I ever had. Okay, mine and Art's are in there. We're waiting for the kids. Kitty! Kitty! John, you'll come here? Will you come to me? Hi, baby! Hi! You won't come to me either? Alright, we're gonna...
Oh my god, all the work that I put into the house and it's already a mess.
But I'm trying not to think about it too much. And we're gonna just get out and go.
I'll be the one by your side through the good and the hard times when we're laughing.
So I'm just getting ready. We're gonna go have a casual dinner at the lounge here in the hotel.
Be the one that you need through the love and tragedy when we're winning, when we're losing. Take my there's a better life ahead. Take my word with you and me. There's a better life. There's a better life. There's a better life. There's a better life. I'll be the heart that's yours through the peace and dark wars when we're loving, when we're fighting. Take my there's a better.
Well, it's time to go. I'm gonna go do some cool stuff. You wanna come along? Alright, let's go.
There's a better life. There's a better life. There's a better life. There's a better life.
I love champagne. Thank you. Thank you.
I get lost in your deep blue eyes, like a shell in the sea. I fall in love over and over when you're looking at about all the work we've done and all that will be. Through all of the hard and the good times, it's you and me. Time moves slowly when I'm with you. Nothing.
This was by far the best experiences of my life. Our pilot, Terry, was truly one of a kind. I did write a review on their website, but I really wanted to express my gratitude for this gentleman. From the moment he greeted us, he was all smiles and very excited to take us on this flight. He took the edge off, which honestly, I was not nervous at all, but he was so witty with all his jokes throughout the entire journey from start to finish, so you would have no need to be nervous. He made it special by providing chocolates and champagne and let us drink during our flight. I have so many awesome memories of San Diego. I practically was raised there as a child, so as we drove by or over La Jolla beaches and SeaWorld and Mission Bay Beach, I had to fight the tears welling in my eyes. Terry, if you ever see this, thank you for this amazing experience, and I can't thank my husband enough for this sweet and tender moment. I can't believe that I was able to add this into my book of memories.
'Cause you were my love, you were my first love.
I was practically raised in San Diego. When we'd go visit my mom's best friends, they would take us to the beaches, including La Jolla and Mission Bay, which were our two favorites. Sometimes we would rent speedboats and ride the waves or go to the lake and spend the day on paddle boats while feeding the ducks. When my mom let me stay for the summers, I'd play with my friends and go swimming all day. And then on the weekends, they would take me to Malibu Grand Prix and drive the go-karts and get on the carnival rides. Or we'd go to Mission Bay and ride the huge old roller coaster and jump really high on the big trampoline. I know that I have some really cool pictures somewhere, but thanks to my mom, these are some of the memories that she was able to find. But man, they have taken us to San Diego Zoo and SeaWorld, the fair, oh my god, just so many places and so many memories. But when my uncle passed away, those things kind of just stopped. I think it just wasn't the same anymore. But I am so grateful of all of these memories and will always treasure San Diego. My husband may not have known it, and personally I never thought I would ever take a ride on a helicopter, but it was as if it was destined to happen. See, these two men, they were like father figures to me, and before Eric passed away, he made my husband promise to take care of me. Maybe somehow subliminally Eric put this idea in his mind to remind me how beautiful our relationship was and how it just somehow entangles into my childhood. I got to rewatch it all in just 30 minutes and overlook San Diego in all of its beauty.
Okay guys, we're all ready to go. We had such an amazing time out here in San Diego. It's always an amazing time in San Diego. There's so much to do. So many things to see. Sorry, I forgot to turn the radio down. So many things to see. I feel like we had so many plans. We never made it to the pool, but it's okay. You know, we're gonna go on vacation next week. We're gonna go to Lake Havasu, and the house that we're renting is it has a pool and it has no jacuzzi, but it has a pool, and we're gonna have a lot of time in the pool next weekend. So I'm super excited about that. I hope you guys enjoy these videos of our vacation time. If not, it's okay. My mom gets to watch my videos, and because she doesn't see us very often, it feels like she's included. So, and yeah, this concludes the video. Okay guys, well, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next video.